Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your overall monthly reading for September 2020. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of good stuff today. We're going to get into a full tarot spread and your highlights and the astrology patterns as well. Thank you guys so much as always for joining me. It is wonderful to be back with you. I love my Aquarius folks out there. A big shout out as well to all of my new and returning subscribers from Ramblin' Nation, from Mike's Tarot, from Ramblin' Mike's Tarot. I've had a whole lot of you guys joining my channel lately. I did, Mike booked a reading with me last week, and so it's been absolutely wonderful connecting with the more of his followers and just reconnecting with all of you out there. So it's a beautiful kind of feeling. Also a big shout out to folks that are coming over from Black Rose Tarot, from Christina's channel. She did delete her channel after a lot of harassment, guys, and she will be back, but she's just reworking some things right now, just in case you were wondering how she's doing. So anyway, I'm just so glad to have you all back. And if you haven't yet done so, I do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button and join the Dragon family. And also give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button to let me know you enjoy the content. As always, the first few quick notes before we start any reading, guys. This is a general read. It's not going to resonate with every Aquarius out there, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. This will mostly be resonating with Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, so please do check the placements on your personal chart to get even more out of these readings. And all our Aquarius cross watchers are welcome to join us as well. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like more information on the card decks that I use in my sessions, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all of that info and links are down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started, Aquarius. First, I'm going to get into the notes of the month. This month, astrologically, is incredibly power-packed. We have quite a lot of planetary motion going on. I'm not going to go over every single point of this, Aquarius, but you know, right now we are in the sun sign moving through Virgo. Virgo energy is interesting for Aquarius. It activates your universal 8th house. So a lot of you are definitely doing that emotional deep dive right now. You're doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of clearing, and really airing your deeper, more intense, passionate feelings that sometimes, Aquarius, you don't really show that always because you are a more intellectual sign. You are a more, you know, logical kind of being. So this is a time when you really are going deeper into those feelings or emotions that sometimes you don't always acknowledge, or sometimes you just push them down because you don't want to deal with them, but they are coming up to be looked at and worked through right now. So some of the big highlights of the month, we do start our September out with that big Pisces full moon. Do check my channel back because I will be doing readings for all the signs for that full moon. I always do my full moon readings because those are very powerful times every month. Venus is moving out of Cancer into the sign of Leo on Sunday the 6th. That puts Venus in your universal relationship house for about a month, and that's going to be very strong for you. So most of this month, Aquarius, yeah, love is really highlighted. Working through your relationships is very highlighted as well. So just keep that in mind that that is coming up. Couple big movements. We have Mars, our planet of direct action, aggression, you know, forward movement is going retrograde. It's going to be retrograde in the sign of Aries, and it will be in, you know, in that motion for a little over 2 months. It starts on September 9th, which is a Wednesday, and it doesn't end until November 14th. So guys, just be aware that it is going to be requiring a lot of patience through the end of this year as we go through the Mars retrograde, and also as Mars is squaring off against the planet Saturn. Saturn is our Capricorn energy, so when Mars and Saturn square off, it's going to be like one foot's on the gas, the other's on the brake. Mars wants to go, 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 and Saturn says, slow down, kid. You're going to go off the cliff. So be very, you know, patient with this energy. We do have a lot of that going on. The sun goes into Libra on Tuesday the 22nd. That's a very good energy for you, Aquarius, because it's a fellow air sign. So you will notice that your energy starts to come up even better and even stronger as we get into the later part of September. Also pointing out that two of our big planets that have been in retrograde for 5 months, Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is going direct on Saturday the 12th. Saturn, our Capricorn planet that rules restriction and caution, is going direct on Tuesday the 29th. So those are both very important as they get moving out of those retrograde positions. And trust me, we need it. We need it. With Mars going retrograde, we really need all the planets going direct that we can handle. So let's get into your cards, Aquarius. I'm very excited to see what the September brings because we have got a lot of action coming up for us here. So let's start with some oracle, and we're going to do a full tarot spread for your month of September. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the sun, moon, Venus, and rising sign of Aquarius as we do their September 2020 overall general reading. Please bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good and protect their energy and mind throughout the session. Thank you so much. So Aquarius, the card that comes out for you this month is taking risks. So I would say that sometimes opening up those deeper emotions, those deeper feelings can feel very risky to you, but Spirit is really encouraging you to be open, to be forthright about your true deep feelings, about what you really love, what you really want, what you truly desire, and that is a big risk that you are going to need to take. Sometimes this means actually taking action, moving forward with something. I like that we have the hawk, though, in that card, because that to me is about foresight. It's about having a good eye to the future. And sometimes doing something that seems a little risky can really pay off in the long run, Aquarius, because it's like, okay, I took the leap of faith, I took the jump, I followed my heart, followed my spirit, followed my intuition, and it opened things up so much bigger and better than I thought it could. So let's get into a major arcana tarot card. Let's see what your energy is, what you're bringing forward this month, what you are embodying. Ooh, yeah. So the Empress card is coming up for you this month, Aquarius. So very loving. There it is. There's that Venus energy that she brings in. And Venus, like I said, is going to be moving through that universal relationship house of love and connection. So Aquarius, this could be a very powerful month for love, for maybe taking the leap of faith in a love situation, really jumping in there and getting committed, connected, because the Empress is super creative. She's very nurturing. You really are working on bringing something full circle. Maybe something you've really been dreaming of or wanting to have for a long time. You're like, let's go ahead and create this. Let's go ahead and manifest this. This is also Taurus and Libra energy that comes through with the Empress. So yet again, very Venusian, very loving. So Aquarius, don't be afraid to take the leap in love and manifest the things you desire. That's a very strong message in this month. So let's get a crystal chakra card. Let's see what crystal's best for you to work with this month and which chakra is coming up to be healed. Ooh, the green aventurine, Aquarius, a heart chakra stone, new opportunities. So absolutely love is overflowing for you this month. This is really healing the heart chakra, but mostly this is opening you up to the new possibilities of love, new opportunities, whether you're already coupled, single, wanting to reconcile. It's like this brand new healing, loving energy is coming through very strong. So work with some green aventurine. It's a really easy stone to get a hold of. It's not super expensive. That'd be a really good one for you to work with this month for your heart chakra and healing and opening you up to all the new doors that are opening when it comes to love and creativity. Let's get a spirit animal card from the Druid Animal Oracle. See which animal spirit is going to be strongest with you this month, Aquarius. Ooh, we've got the water dragon, so definitely an emotional deep dive, like I said, with that Scorpio house being highlighted and activated for you right now. So Aquarius, this water dragon is about emotional power, passion, connecting with your soul, with your spirit, with your heart. So absolutely, there's only 4 dragons in this deck. This is mostly just, you know, regular animals that we're used to seeing, but there's 4 elemental dragons in this deck. So you got one of those, and those are the most powerful energies that come through this particular deck. So definitely getting in touch with the emotions, letting yourself cry, letting yourself laugh, letting yourself really, really feel on a powerful level, Aquarius. Such a great month already. So let's move Mr. Dragon. We're going to get into a full tarot spread. I will be using the Arcanum Tarot today for my main spread, and we will be clarifying with the Modern Witch. So Spirit, let's see what we have for all the Aquarians out there, please. So Aquarius, wow, ooh, yeah, you are definitely doing some work here. Let's see what comes up. So 8 of Pentacles is at the center of your spread this month of September. So Aquarius, slow and steady is winning the race, taking it one day at a time. You might feel a little bit bored with work right now. You might just feel like, oh, I'm just so tired of this, or, you know, it's just the same every single day. But Aquarius, you're learning a lot as you go through the motions, as you go through the effort. And it may seem a little monotonous now, but it's going to have a payoff in the future, absolutely. Yeah, and look at that. So 3 of Pentacles. Pentacles, Pentacles, right in the center. There's a lot of work here for my Aquarians. You might want to get advice from a mentor or a teacher here. There's a lot of teacher energy, a lot of architect energy with both this 8 and this 3 of Pentacles, right? It's that student-teacher energy. So Aquarius, when you teach, you learn. When you learn, you teach. It's one of those kind of things what you're experiencing right now. So anytime that you can teach somebody something or they can teach you, it's very positive right now. In the immediate past, we do have this death card. So there's definitely been some death of something, some kind of transformation. Yet again, Scorpio energy coming through Aquarius. So huge transformations have been going on. Again, the big deep dive into the deep emotional realm of what your passions, your desires, healing and transforming yourself on a psychological, emotional, and spiritual plane has been going on as well. And we have Justice. So wow, something has transformed. You know, some old cycle has died away, or something has really resurrected and come back to fullness, and it's brought in balance, peace, better diplomacy, a better feeling. Libra energy here with the Justice card. So very interesting, Aquarius. Some old aspect maybe to do either with something legal or something in a relationship has died away and returned in a more balanced, just more friendly, you know, just a much more harmonious kind of aspect. So going into your future, we have the King of Wands, very strong fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So in the future, Aquarius, you are getting ready to create some new things. I like this because we've got that Empress card as well, the taking risks. Our King of Wands is not afraid to take calculated risks, to weigh the options and say, you know what, some people might say this is risky, but I think it's going to work out because I'm following my heart, following my passion, following my desire and my spirit. So definitely taking some action here in this near future. Yeah, because it's something that's been bugging you. Look at that. You're going to take some action when it comes to something that's really been giving you a lot of anxiety, a lot of heartache, a lot of frustration, a lot of sleepless nights, dark night of the soul, maybe missing someone, crying about them, really wishing they were there, all that sort of feeling, Aquarius. So this is about recreating the situation and letting go of those worries, those thoughts, those fears, those anxieties. What you're focused on right now is that Eight of Wands. This is the communication. This is what you really want and what you're really, meant to work on in the subconscious. So if you're in communication with somebody and it's romantic, if it's loving, if it's passionate, this is very positively aspected. So keep that going. Keep the good communication flowing. Be romantic. Be flirty. Be fun. It's going to bring out the best in you and also the best in the person that's communicating with you. And so that could be as well, not just messages you're sending out, but messages that they are sending back towards you. But communication and rapid movement is very highlighted for you. But like I said, you are going to have to be working at this one step at a time. Mars going retrograde definitely ensures that we are not able to move quite as fast as we all want to. So please do keep that in mind, Aquarius. Some things will move quickly, some things will not. But Aquarius, oh, look at that. Loving communication, not just of a romantic kind, but also of a spiritual kind. So if you're involved in a spiritual connection, spiritually based relationship, twin flame soulmate kind of feeling, that's really coming in with this Ace of Cups. Huge blessing from Spirit. Really beautiful. So communication is very blessed, and that's what you should really focus on. Like when you communicate from your heart, from your soul, from your true feelings. Message from Spirit crowning the spread is our Nine of Cups. So this is about wish fulfillment. This is about those hopes, those dreams, wanting those to come full circle and into reality. And I just love this card. It's so beautiful. It's just like your cup is overflowing, right, with happiness and bliss. And that's what Spirit really wants you to focus on. Even though you've got, maybe you have to work at a job one day at a time. It might feel routine. It might feel boring. But on the higher mind, it's like focus on the love, focus on the happiness and the joy, because it's definitely coming in around you, and you're going to take some action, and maybe they will as well. To get rid of these anxious feelings, these worries, these fears, etc., that have been really, a difficulty for you. And look, Page of Swords on top of that Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups. So it's like you're really about communication. Communication is very key this month. Page of Swords is your own energy, Aquarius. It can also be Gemini and Libra, but it is an air sign. So it's like new energy, new communication, making sure to talk, express those wishes, express those dreams. Don't just hide and, spy on them. Don't let them just hide around and spy on you. Bring it out in the open. Let it be something that's known, because you're very focused on the whole truth right now and getting to the heart of the matter and having really satisfying, absolutely beautiful communication, really loving, really sweet, really, really the best kind there can be. So let's get you some advice here, Aquarius. Oh, look at that. Oh, Aquarius. Beautiful. So, suggested approach. We've got the Ace of Cups coming up here again. So, like I said, Aquarius, focus on love, happiness, emotional and spiritual connection and fulfillment, because there is something truly beautiful here in your life. Somebody loves you a whole lot. You love somebody a whole lot. Spirit loves you so much, in infinite measure, right? So there is so much beauty coming through for you. So don't turn that away. Don't ignore it. Don't second guess it. This is absolutely meant for you. Right now, you may feel kind of alone. This is Virgo energy, and we are in the Virgo month, so you may be feeling kind of alone, cut off. And the way that I feel about this is that a lot of you have like a true soulmate, somebody you're really connected with, but you're not in, maybe it's long distance, maybe you're just not in, a lot of communication right now, but that's changing, right? But at the moment you may be feeling like, you can't have them for some reason, or you can't be with them for some reason, even though the love is super strong. And look at this, what you need to know, Aquarius. Here's that Two of Cups. So this is a soulmate relationship. This is a soul connection that is absolutely there for you. Like I said, don't second guess this. Don't be like, oh, it can't be. It's too good to be true. It's this, is that. I don't think it's going to work, blah, 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 blah. I think that's what's bothering you the most is for a lot of you, you might not be in actual connection. It's like you're connected, but you're not, living together. You're not seeing them all the time. You're not able to, for whatever that reason may be. But this is really reminding you, Aquarius, that communication is very key, because if that's all you can have right now, that's what you need. And so there's that Eight of Cups. It's like, man, Aquarius, part of you is feeling like you are on the edge of leaving, or you're worried about losing them somehow, because you may be traveling, they may be traveling, something's happening that's really altering this relationship, but you don't want to lose it. So let's get a little deeper. So here's this Ace of Pentacles and the hopes and fears. To me, this tells me that you really, really want this to manifest. You really want this, the full culmination. You really want this whole story to come to a good conclusion, and go and keep going. You want the journey to really manifest and be fulfilling and be solid, something tangible, but you're worried that it won't be, right? Because that's that hopes and fears position. But the Ace of Pentacles is so strong, Aquarius, and you've got the Ace of Cups on this twice. So I wouldn't be too upset. Look at that. We got the Strength card on top of the Ace of Pentacles. So this takes a little courage, Aquarius. This takes strength of spirit. Absolutely. Don't give up. Follow your heart, because this is a heart-based card. It's Leo energy. Take some courage. Take some bravery. Don't lose heart. Don't lose faith. Don't give in to this worry that you might be losing them, or they might be walking away from you, or you might be walking away from them. This outcome, though, this is definitely on your mind. This Five of Swords is really, should I stand up and fight for this, or should I walk away? So Aquarius, this really, of course, gets down to your own judgment, your own feeling, what you feels right for you. But the energies that are coming up around this, I wouldn't let it go. I personally wouldn't let it go, because you've got this Ace of Cups twice. You've got the Two of Cups. You've got some beautiful energy. But you just need to work through it. You just need to work through whatever the differences are, whatever the blockages or obstacles may be. Look at that, Queen of Pentacles. This could be with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Very earthy energy there with her. Stay balanced, stay stable. To me, this is something that's worth fighting for, because she is definitely the catch. She is definitely, solid, grounded, stable, somebody who has their life together, and this could be your energy, it could be their energy. But either way, there's a little bit of a work in progress here. It is going to take patience. That is part of the course right now, astrologically, planetarily. We are in a place where it's going to take some patience, but to me, you or them or both are ready to take some action around this in the near future, because you're sick and tired of being sad. You're sick and tired of worrying about this. You really want to make this better. And look at that. We have our King of Pentacles to join the Queen of Pentacles, right? So to me, it's a divine, stable, earthy union that isn't just about passion. It is about practicality as well. And look at that. We've got the Hierophant on the bottom of the other deck. So to me, this does deal with commitment, a spiritual commitment, Aquarius. So if this is speaking to you, if this is resonating with you, this is a beautiful reading. It says, that there's a definite soulmate, spiritual, connection, twin flame for some of you out there. And, you're afraid of losing them. They may be afraid of losing you too. But there's a lot of love here. There's a huge love here. Absolutely. So My personal feeling is I wouldn't give up on this. I would give it time. I would give it patience because things are unfolding. Maybe a little slower than we want them to, but they are unfolding, Aquarius. So let's get you an affirmation with the Keepers of Light Oracle. Let's see which spiritual guide is going to be helping you with all of this in September. Oh, yes, and you're bringing in more Capricorn energy with Joan of Arc. She was a Capricorn, the voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. So Aquarius, yet again, this to me is a card of courage, bravery, being willing to speak your truth, being willing to connect with spirit. Fight for what you love. Do not give up, no matter what the cost. And I don't think it's going to be as rough as what Joan had to do. Just saying, y'all, just saying. But that is definitely a dedicated kind of energy. So absolutely, Aquarius, don't give up. This is a beautiful connection for those of you that this is resonating with. So I hope you have an amazing September. I'll be seeing y'all again very soon. Take care.